Lesson 7G, Tension. Tension along a wire. Tension is the force found in support wires, string, rope, or cables. In Physics 11, we assume that the wire is ideal. That means it's massless, it does not stretch, also known as being static, it won't break, and it can only pull, it cannot push. It is often confused with normal force in that it often opposes the force of gravity. The force of tension is along the entire length of the rope and is equal and opposite on each end of the wire. Force gravity is downwards, while force tension is upwards. It counters the force of gravity. Since the object is still, tension force must equal force gravity to have a net force of 0. A key characteristic of force tension is that it is equal but opposite at each ends of the wire. In fact, the tension is along the entire length of the wire. In our first example, we have a 12 kilogram box hung from a wire from above. What is the tension of the wire if the box is stationary? Here's a diagram of the box. Force gravity is downwards, with a magnitude of a mass times g. Tension force counters the force of gravity. F net is the sum of force tension and force gravity. Since the object is stationary, then F net must be 0. Force gravity is mass times gravity, so subbing in F net and force gravity, we get 0 equals force tension plus mg. 0 equals force tension plus 12 times negative 9.8. 0 equals force tension plus negative 117.6. Isolating for tension, we get tension equals 117.6 newtons upwards. Example 2 has the same 12 kilogram box hung from a wire above, but the box now is moving uniformly upwards at a speed of 2 meters per second. What is the tension in the wire? Here's our free body diagram. Notice how force tension and force gravity are equal. Since the object is moving uniformly, there is 0 acceleration. F net equals force tension plus force gravity. F net is 0 since it's not accelerating. Force gravity is mass times g. Subbing in F net and force gravity, we get 0 equals force tension plus mg. 0 equals force tension plus 12 times negative 9.8. 0 equals force tension plus negative 117.6. Isolating for tension, we get tension equals 117.6 newtons. The tension is the same as if the object is stationary. Example number 3. The same 12 kilogram box is hung from a wire from above. This time it accelerates upwards at a rate of 2.0 meters per second squared. What is the tension in the wire? Here's our box. It's a 12 kilogram box. The force gravity is downwards with the magnitude of mass times gravity. Tension is upwards in the opposite direction to force gravity. Notice its length compared to the force of gravity. When we look at the tug of war, tension wins since it accelerates upwards. Now since force tension beats force gravity and they are in opposite directions, the equation works to be F net equals force tension plus force gravity, where force gravity is a negative value. F net equals force tension plus negative force gravity. Simplifying it, it makes F net equals force tension minus force gravity, winner minus loser. Subbing in mg for force gravity, we have F net equals force tension minus mg. Isolating for tension, we have tension equals F net plus mg. The formula for F net is ma. Subbing in ma, we get force tension equals ma plus mg. Force tension is 12 times 2 plus 12 times 9.8. Force tension is 142 newtons upwards.